Always in the club looking hella fly. Always in the club looking for a guy. Always looking for.
We have new things going, you know. Basically, we got A.M.P, Fassie Records coming together, joint venture. We got some projects, you know, coming, you know, lined up. So as an in-house producer, I'll be actually working with them.
Looking for big ones. She looking for big money. I know she got big bone.
Yeah, look, man. I mean, umuntu abantu, you know, there's been no problem, you know, amongst people, you know. Thank God there hasn't been so many questions because everybody, you know, must take care of their own business. But music-wise, it's been for me, let me say, exciting because like I've joined up with A.M.P. and we're busy putting some music together. So rather than my personal life, you know, on the music front, we're doing new things.
Gold digger in who gon' mess with your mind. Never let a bro take over your money and over your life.
Yeah, it's a joint venture, you know. We call it a JV. So it's A.M.P and Fassie Records merging together. We've got we've got a mixtape coming out, you know, leaked. So that's primarily what I'm actually where my head is fixed on, or what I'm fixed on, because as much as Bongs wants to do things, merging with a company, you know, and having like some unity going in making you know, mixtapes nowadays and putting like a larger spectrum of artists is what I'm on. Whereas, you know, I'm coming out as a solo artist. We're coming together with doing the mixtape. No, Universal. I actually haven't been signed to any other company except my company, which is Fassie Records, signed to myself, which is something that everybody should look in. Invest in yourself. No, I'm not with Universal. I'm pushing with them. It's very tricky sometimes when we actually have to be the CEO, the producer, and the artist. You have to actually, you know, pick one profession or actually one direction, and it's kind of hard handling all of them, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Keep up the stunning and you won't be popping no money no more. Look at these hoes and look at.
Let me put it for you, Lozzie. That was the young ages, you know, the young stages. That was my first time. That was my first claim to fame, you know, just doing a group thing with Josie. That was a whole different vibe to what's going on right now, you know. I mean, I looked at doing like a jazz instrumental, you know, when I was like 18, and, you know, also wanting to be more than just an artist, but actually, you know, just master my craft, which is production. So it's been chill, being behind the scenes more than, you know, on the front screen, dancing, singing. It's nice to be a producer because it's quite a challenge, and it's nice to actually be more, you know, creative instead of stagnant, doing, you know, using S-Hamba, using this popile. It's nice to do larger, bigger, you know, pieces, you know. That's what I
She got it. All that she want is your wallet. Never let a gold digger in who gon' mess with your mind.
I don't think it would be. That's confidential. What I have with Lucy is confidential.
Okay.
All due respect to how television is, people want to know, but there's some things that I cannot indulge, and just to be respectful.
Okay.
So all I can say, Lucy, you know, and I, in the whole industry, before ever making music, but I can't say go to ends around and because it's a surprise. Music is about, you know, suspense. I'm busy with Logic. I've always been a Logic fan. But, you know, sometimes being a producer doesn't necessarily mean that you're the one who's always pressing the buttons. It's nice to be in a situation where you are sharing the space with other musos and other creatives, you know. So me being here at A.M.P, you know, I've been with the producer who's the in-house producer here, you know. We've been bouncing off ideas, and, you know, to how it's come out of how I do my profession is like by also sharing in making the music. Whereas it's Bongani Fassie on the beat, yeah. It's more as bombs and other composers coming up with certain type of works.
Always love looking half. Always love looking for.
For me, sophisticated, but I like classical. I like jazz and abstract. Let me put it that way. But music is music. I like everything. There's nothing that I don't like. I just appreciate sounds and the way that we put it together as musicians. Yeah.
She looking for big ones. She looking for big money. I know she got big.
My highlights. Yo, man, having a son and a daughter. Being a father, man, is the best thing that's happened to me. I love music, and as a youngin, or in my young stages, I never thought that I'd have to actually compromise and have to choose. And I must say that it's about being a dad, man. And the music will always be in us. You know what I'm saying? But it's something special when you bring like umuntu onto this earth. You know what I'm saying? That's taken me. I had to choose like tug of war. Music, family man. Music, family man. Juggling the two is, you can't say it's easy, but I must say.
She got it. All that she want is your wallet. Never let her go digger in who gon' mess with your mind.
Can't judge anybody, but sometimes. As human beings, we tend to open up a little bit. The best way that I can put it is that all the up and downs and groups separating, everybody going their own ways. There's no hard feelings to that. In the music, you must understand that it's also a business. So, not being business-minded could have wounded a lot of artists out there, I'm saying, but God is great. Nobody's gonna let, He's not gonna let anybody down. Everybody's doing what they need to do, but also understanding what craft and what you're getting yourself into. This is very important. So I've learned that, register your stuff, own your works, check your paperwork, and there's a longevity to that than rather being a one hit wonder and then working out.
Keep up the stunning and you won't be popping no money no more. Look at these.
When it comes to A.M.P, it's aggressive marketing and publishing and production. A.M.P and Fassie Records have a lot to prove by unifying a lot of muses and artists together. So let me say it's been tricky trying to get everybody to record, but what we're about to pull off something that's gonna that's gonna move. It's gonna move people. So I'm loving it.
Be careful you don't show the money. Don't fall in love with the gold digger. I know that she playing hard to get.
September we're dropping something in September, but you can check out what A.M.P has done recently. If you just check out to the page, just follow up with what they've been dropping and the tracks that are out. But as to come and what's still to come, I can't give away all the good stuff. All I can say is that to the purpose of us emerging is because we want to succeed in something that's bigger than what we are individually. So A.M.P and Fassie together unite. Wait and see what comes out. It's been wonderful, what I'm saying. I'll be forever putting on tracks, about how I feel and what I want to do. I don't think it's about the reception anymore. That's a thing of the past, expressing yourself is more what I'm into it. So tracks that I'll be doing and I'll be putting out with whoever I'm working with are actually based on real life situations. Whereas there's your industry stuff, you know what I'm saying? Music is music.
You better know she.
Like, okay, just entire 360 knowledge upload. This is what needs to happen before purchasing any equipment. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go out and buy. Make sure you got your sound card. Make sure you got a MIDI player, a controller for if you're a creative. You know what I'm saying? Hard drive and a computer and a program will get you started. But with all of that comes the registration part of it. You know, it's very important to have a studio and make music, but like if you're not registering and notifying your works, you can go to somewhere and you can check it up online. You have like also publishing companies, specialists that can help you, such as Share. Without the notification company, you're already in a losing battle, because you need to make sure that you own your rights. So as a producer, you're entitled, to 50%. You know, it's a given thing. Make sure that your music is always registered, and you can make a living that way. The tracks don't have to be a hit in order for you to make a living and for you to be a player in the game. Library music, scores. That's what producers should diversify into doing, because besides trying to be on radio, you can actually contribute to what the library music we have as a country, South African, So yeah.
Can't mess with no gold digger on the side. Never let a gold digger in who gon' mess with your.
I like that question. Sampling is how we all start out, We all inspired by something. So not sampling as much as I used to is based on your sounds can also benefit you more than what you sample from other people out there. Owning a piece that you actually produced and you wrote is an up for you, So, whereas if you sampling, you know that you have to, if you're not honoring who you're sampling for, and you steal it. So it's better off way just to create the music from scratch, Yeah, well, look, I can say that I've been wanting to do something also, on the television line just recently. I can't give you all, but like they have in the pipeline, there is a chance of me being on Clash of the Choirs as a as a choir master. Either or, it's gonna be something that's challenging because it's out of my comfort zone. So yeah.
So low, 'cause I never been down that road.
Well, if you want to access my music, it's either the alternatives are on SoundCloud. I go by the name Bongani Fassie or I.M.P. Okay, and just typing in the ancients the way you are looking for music, such as in iTunes. You can just type up Bongani Fassie with some albums. There are some independent beats from Fassie Records which are just been put up there, just as Vine. So check me out. That's I.M.P. That's for your Twitter, and Bongani Fassie on Facebook, and I.M.P. also on Instagram. So look, we're all social. You can just type me out. But what's important is the music that you can find is also available online. So get clicking and download and enjoy.
Never let a brother take over your money and over your life.